Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday. Today we start Scarlet Nexus. Like all these notices, because the game has been updated, so this is kind of like you're new to the game. These are all the updates that have happened to the game since it came out, all the additions and stuff. I do kind of like that. So yeah, you can see bottom right, version 1.8. It's interesting because I have the disc for this, so what I might do is I might do a comparison, like a bonus video of a streaming cinematic quality versus disc cinematic quality. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, this is a game I've got discs I'm obviously interested in. But the style, the colours, the vibrancy, I wonder how much that's going to tax streaming it from PlayStation Plus Premium. So, let's start the game. Sure. That might have a bit more extra brightness for me. My TV's a little dark. Because of my audience is more English than Japanese, I'll stick with English voices. Stick to normal. It's a shame it didn't say voices and subtitles. So I'm going to have to go into options. And that text is really small. Oh, there's so many things here. If that text is small on the screen, I think that the subtitle text is going to be really small. So he doesn't say what subtitle text you want, it just assumes, or I'm assuming it's going to be English. So let's start a new game. Ooh, I like when they do this, like this is God of War style. Where you press start and the opening cinematic starts from where you were already. Oh no. Ah, look at him. Still, I do like this approach though.
You have to live, no matter what.
I'm not noticing any streaming issues with that kind of unique style there. Not bad looking loading screen. Shame character stutters, but at least the information was useful.
The virtual brain link cable will now be connected. This will hurt much more than it did in training. Be strong.
Systems all green. Beginning SAS cable connection.
Ooh. Strong vibrations there.
Is this for real?
unique vibrations
So
in
this
the
is what
controller.
SAS feels like.
Interesting.
Good. Seems like you're okay. This aptitude test will determine your platoon assignment. Do your best.
Yes, sir.
Guessing this is
Yuito
going to be the
Sumeragi.
tutorial.
Identity confirmed. The other suppression force aptitude test will now begin.
So it looks good for PS4 game.
Exterminate all
So I'm streaming
others.
this from PlayStation Plus Premium cloud service to my PS4, and it's a launch model PS4. So it's not going to be 4K. It won't even be PS4 Pro 1440p. It's going to be 1080p at best.
This is the final trial. I have to be ready.
Camera moves so much more than character does, and that grey there is stream tearing,
Complete this assignment. I'll be a
where I
member of
assume
the
there's no
OSM.
information.
Soon, I'll be able to make my childhood dreams come true.
This camera is weird. Like up and down feels slow, and left to right feels slow then quick. But we're getting some breakup from streaming it. Those arrows say down there. So what am I meant to do down here? Nah, guessing it's just symbols from the road.
I
Okay,
should be able to handle any kind of other with my psychokinesis power.
pretty cool. R3K. I wish it wouldn't say tutorial and it would say screen instead.
Come on.
So I'm gently pressing the analog stick and it's flinging it at them. But you do have to press the analog stick to move them. The items that you're controlling. Feel free to pause if you need to pause to read that. Ah, so it found something for me to throw. But again, that grey, that stream tearing is not great. Ah, so it's kind of like a dodge. So we've got flying ones now.
There's a chance she would know something about her. I have to make it through this exam, no matter what.
So X and square together.
We did it! Let's keep this up.
Yeah, so also saying do that, I can't actually use my psychosis attacks. What's it called again? Don't remember.
Exam should be finishing up soon. The instructor always said the most dangerous thing is being careless at the end. We did it!
Alright. Oh. One more? Yeah. That stutters from the game, it's not streaming, it's just how it's guessing doing the finishing move, so to speak. wish it said like closed window rather than the closed tutorial screen. There's a lot of potential for combos here. Okay. Oh, more enemies. Yeah, I'm finally getting the hang of that. You see the gauge on R2 is, it kind of turns. There you go, like it powers up.
I do everything I learned from my training. I should be able to win.
So,
I have to.
there it is. Oh,
Not yet.
big guy.
This is nothing.
Yeah, you gotta press the R2 again. You can't hold it and expect it to automatically find something else to attack with. Yeah, this early boss, it does kind of soak up a little bit of attacks there. I didn't notice any issues with the controller and lag between what I press on the controller and what's being shown on the screen. So I'm not getting any lag from the internet connection. So far in all the games I've played, it's only been one game where that
ends your
happened.
training. You're an official member of the OSF from tomorrow. Cadets now have 24 hours of free time until then. Make sure to get some rest before your duties tomorrow.
Understood.
So for the first part of the game, nothing wrong with controls, but we did get a couple of instances where there was stream tearing, where there's just those grey bits on the screen. That's essentially where there's no information to display. So the whole frame, I think 60 frames a second, half of that frame or a quarter of the frame was missing. It's not to say it wasn't sent to me, it could have been sent to me, but it could have been disrupted, broken, a piece missing, you know, there's more than one thing that could have happened.
Hey Yuito, how was the test?
Oh,
Nagi.
comic book style.
How did it go?
On the test, I'd say that I did kind of pretty good.
Kind of
I'm not going to
good,
skip it, I'm not
or
pressing any
pretty
buttons,
good?
the game's doing this
You were looking
automatically.
rough when the SAS cable connected.
Oh, that really hurt. It was fine after I got used to it though.
Sounds like you had fun. That's so like you.
So tomorrow will be OSF, just like we dreamed. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
What's up? You don't sound very excited.
No, I'm happy too. Didn't I tell you? I was saved by an OSF soldier when I was a kid. So I wanted to be one as well.
But what?
Lately, I've been wondering if that's it. The end of my goal. I'm here today because someone saved me. So, I'm wondering if there is a better way to save more people's lives.
You can't bear such a big burden like that. People have limits. We're OSF, so we fight others. let's do our best at the job we've been given for now.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I was just being a little anxious. First, I have to become a real member of the OSF. Thanks.
Your gratitude is greatly appreciated, Mr. Yuito. So you're going to report to Sumeragi Tomb later? I hate telling the ancestors every little thing. So annoying.
Well, it's not just that. The Sumeragi Tomb is collaborating with Baki right now.
What? Sumeragi Tomb is your family grave. I know it's a tourist spot, but they do things like that?
I heard it's happening more and more. It's something my father decided on. Oh, right. I have to send a message to my dad and brother.
Your father won't reply anyway. I know he didn't want you to join the OSF, but man, that's cold. He's always smiling when he's at the council. It's like he's not even two-faced, but three-faced.
I mean, he's a politician after all. Anyways, I only send him simple messages. Oh, there's already a reply from my brother.
What does it say?
Good work. You pushed through.
A direct compliment from Chief Sumeragi. You're guaranteed a promotion.
You're making fun of me. My brother's not going to coddle me just because he's the chief of the OSF.
Okay, sorry.
Sure you are. If you're
A lot
really
of
sorry,
exposition in
he'll
this.
give me the keychain from the fortune you get from Baki.
It
Alright,
still
I
feels
got it.
like
I'll pull a fortune
it
and
could have
give
been
you
a
my
walk and
keychain.
talk
Then
scene
you
or
have to help me pick up the
a bit of
ladies.
animation to it.
I have
If
a
it was
better
comic
chance
book, I
when you're
expect it
with
to
me.
be short, but this is
That's just me doing
much longer
extra
than I
work
thought it
for
was
you.
going to be. Yes, we're learning about the characters. But it felt excessive.
You really do like Baki, though. He kind of makes me feel nice.
So,
Like a stuffed animal I had when I was a kid.
top right, you
When
see,
you were a kid,
it's a countdown
has Baki been around that long? Hasn't he?
in terms of
I can
distance.
just feel his cuteness in my DNA.
It's looks rather nice. You see, we need to go there, and there's like this save point. This neon light, okay. So that's information being exchanged. Huh. I'm gonna talk to everyone, it's a bit much. Ooh, green and flashing. Green, some type of item. Fair enough. The game auto saves and I can manually save here. Problem with that is, as this is being streamed to me from PlayStation Plus Premium, if there's an issue with the stream, I may not be able to go into the menu and just save manually. I may have to, if I'm kicked off, and that has happened in this series, where the connection got bad and just threw me out, I would have to rely on an autosave. So let me just check. It's what, R1 up? Options. Oops. I don't think, not got a hang of this yet. Is there a manual save here? No. So already I'm a little concerned. Suspicious. There's a few different forces working, okay. NDF is those guys, and I'm OSF. Okay, I had to press triangle to get in. So, whilst I know a little bit about the game, a lot of it I don't. I said I've got it, I haven't played it. Yeah, not quite old enough to go on backlog conquering, but... So I'm learning about this game as well as experiencing it being streamed for the first time. I know it was highly regarded, and graphically it looks pretty good, especially this is, what, a couple of years old now?
People paying their respects.
Huh.
Ah, here we go, comic book again. I guess we're going to get used to the style.
Really?
At least we can look in the background to see if there's any kind of macro blocking. Instead of all the fine details and colours and dots we see, if there's macro blocking, all that fine detail becomes squares of typically one of colour or shades of colour. It's very obvious when there's macro blocking, because it just looks much worse than everything around it.
He's the hero who saved humanity from the spring of extinction.
But so far, no issues.
Maybe he looked like you.
Something like YouTube would have trouble with dust and fine particles.
He's my ancestor, but that was
we got kind of like pinpoint lights.
Like his descendant.
Anyway, the game's stream is doing alright.
Even if they say he's my ancestor, how could I be sure?
Ah, I get it. He does look like the villain in a horror movie. His face was injured in the spring of extinction, right? Oh crap, your dad would get mad at me for saying that about our country's forefather.
It's no big deal.
But you are. The Sumeragi house is known for having lots of authority. Your dad got mad when you said you didn't want to be a politician or a bureaucrat.
Enough about my family. Let's go get a fortune from Baki.
You're not going to pray to your ancestors? Okay, let's get going then.
Okay, got it. Let's look at the same time.
This could have been a mini game, or this could have been something that I could have interaction with.
Ready? Go! Very bad luck.
Me too. This is a bad sign. Oh, I'm dying. Let's go to a cafe or something after we tie these off.
Yeah, we already got Baki's keychain. Why don't we head to Vision Town?
Some messages have a time limit, so there's a social aspect to this. So yeah, here we go, we can reply to this one. So I guess there's some sort of social element to this game as well. Something green? Ah, vending machine. Nothing I can interact with. Play enough RPGs to know if you explore just a little bit, you might get some reward, like a treasure chest. But I think there it is. In this game, it would be these green things. It does seem a little weird that the digital world is kinda encroaching on the real world. Kinda has Digimon vibes. Well, at least loading's not too bad. And it does seem to autosave after every area. It's weird this differing and effects I've seen on screen. Wow, saves take a while as well. Ooh. I wonder if that's going to be a story point, or we can see these green things. Do I need to cross the bridge? Check the local map. No, straight ahead. So this area, at the very least, is an open world, and all that there, we just had some connection issues there. So this seems to be pushing the service a little hard. Oh, we're having a fight?
Huh? Others?
An other alert? But today's forecast said the threat level here was 0.
Flowers with legs. I've seen that enemy before.
What are they doing in the city?
Cool rumble. At least this game is using the vibration of the PS4 controller, pretty cool.
Fire!
It's not just vibrate, there's an actual rumble. There's some
A transfer warning.
differences in the controller. Some sort of teleport, or is this digital representations of real people?
Septentrion Karin and Fubuki.
Septentrion, Karin Travers, and Fubuki Spring.
Karin Regiment, Fubuki Regiment, Plan A, roll out.
Civilians, head to the shelter. Wow.
Hey, Yuito, we have to get to the shelter too. We're not real soldiers yet.
Yeah.
How much do you want to bet something's going to happen here? New message? I do like this effect, it's kind of cool. And streaming it doesn't seem to lessen the quality of it. It doesn't feel like the resolution's being dropped to 720p.
Septentrion First Class, Brain Eater Major General Karin Travers is a
Whoa! Hypervelocity evasion into an electric blast? Karin Travers is the only one who can use that many powers. He's so cool.
Doesn't he have the ability to copy other people's powers?
Yeah, that's why he can use all those powers. It's basically cheating.
The other is fighting back, but Major General Travers is unfazed. Major General Spring freezes the other without hesitation.
Whoa, an other like that is nothing against a Septentrion class.
Here we go. I expected something like this.
Are you serious? We're not real soldiers yet.
We're the only ones here with the powers necessary to fight the others.
We can't. If the instructors find out.
We can't just watch people die. I'm going. You call for backup.
I don't want to go alone. I'll go with you.
Thanks.
Don't look so happy. It's not like I want to go.
You're the best.
What, you think I don't know that? I'll take the right, you take the left.
Got it.
Oh, straight in. Oh, I need to lock on.
The attacks are working.
There we go.
Maybe I can win. You better win.
Whoa, didn't see that one coming.
Regroup now.
Would have been nice if there was like a cone of something that I could be aware was around me.
We did it. It's not safe here. Get to a shelter.
Yes, sir.
Be careful.
There are more others. Can you keep fighting?
Sure, why not? I'll take them on.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so we do have items.
Don't let up. Got it. You better buy me dinner later.
Come on, get up, get up. Hey, hit him with a bike. It's kind of cool combat. Anyone else? Shame I can't see my friend fighting on screen at the same time.
Was that the last of them?
Nagi! Damn it!
Purple stuff, really cool.
Now die!
That's odd. You a civilian?
Huh? It's her.
You have to live. No matter what. You're OSF?
Oh, no, I'm a cadet.
I see. Either way, our goal is the same.
What do you mean, goal?
Are you an idiot?
Huh?
Shh. Something's coming.
Huh? What's coming?
Ooh, big one.
Here we go.
Huh? Okay.
You're
He's not
OSF
following
too.
me.
You can use
Just
brain talk.
Do you see what's happening? Let's talk after we take out the others.
This is nothing.
whoa. Gotta remember to dodge. Circle.
Here we go.
I hit that and me at the same time.
Good.
A little bit of a stutter then. It looks weird standing like that.
At this rate, I can still fight. Come on.
Smack. At least we can see more than one person fighting at the same time. We are fighting alongside her. I was worried that it would
Good
just
work.
not
I
happen.
should take care of all the other readings around here.
Yes.
Kasane, I saved that boy.
Nagi, you're okay.
Yeah, Naomi saved me. Man, I must look like an idiot.
I'm just glad you're not hurt.
Thanks, sis.
Oh, you two are sisters?
Yeah, they're both OSF cadets like us. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nagi Carmen. This is Yuito Sumeragi.
I'm Naomi. Naomi Randall.
Some grey tearing there.
This is my younger sister.
Kasane Randall.
So it was you making all that trouble.
The Scarlet Guardians have eradicated the others.
Huh?
You saved Ryujin Ward in that amazing victory over the others.
What? Well,
What is this? A victory interview?
It is.
Yeah, it's weird how it's all on TV like that.
Alrighty, that's enough filming for today.
Again, more grey. It's weird that we're getting stream tearing more than,
Just who are these?
say,
What?
macro blocking or zebra striking or
Nagi?
striping, I should say, or anything else. It's weird that
Where
it's
is
just mostly this issue. And because it's grey, because it's such a bright grey compared to all the other
should
colours,
be
it's
able to
very
talk.
noticeable.
What's going on?
I'm Luca Travers. You're Septentrion 6th class Luca Travers? It's embarrassing when you put it that way, but yes, that's correct. Are you all cadets? Please open your personal ports so I can confirm your identities.
That red stuff looks a bit iffy.
No objections? Thank you. So all 4 of you are OSF cadets. Cadets aren't allowed to fight others.
I'm sorry.
Isn't OSF responsible for allowing others to enter the local airspace and putting civilians in danger?
Kasane! You shouldn't say something like that.
Those are some harsh words, but you're right, Cadet Kasane Randall. I'm sure you all have something to say, but first report to OSF headquarters. Keep away from the press. Got it?
Understood.
What's that? Oh, casualties from the battle. 2 OSF troopers on guard duty were killed.
It's
I think
smart
it's
how that's
censored,
censored like
but it's
that.
best not to look too close. Huh? Why?
Because others eat human brains.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Looking at headless bodies can have negative lasting effects on your mental health. Oh, I just imagined it. They should teleport or report them out. It's too far to the morgue and powers aren't omnipotent. We have time, so let's talk a little. I'm sure you know, but one person can only use one type of power. But each kind of power has peculiarities and aptitude. Just as there are types of powers, each person has strengths and weaknesses. To use them in combat, we must rely on devices to lessen the stress on the brain. That's why things that can be accomplished without powers, or things with low priority, are done manually. Right, sorry.
Of course, yeah, top right there was some
Now
macro
then,
blocking.
I'll be going.
It was the wrong shade of blue.
That'd be us if we didn't get the others first.
I wouldn't let that happen. We're all 567th class, right? We'll stick together and become great fighters.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll protect you, sis. Let's go.
Oh, goodbye, Yuito. Nagi.
That girl, Kasane Randall. She looks surprisingly like her. Those two. From the registration numbers, they're in the same class. Are they twins?
She's so cute.
Huh?
Naomi, she's so my type. Kasane is pretty too, but she's a little scary. Naomi is like her opposite, shy and kind. She kept glancing at me and blushing. Man, this might finally be my big chance.
You're as simple as always. Whatever. Let's hurry to headquarters.
What do you mean, whatever? You should be supportive when your best friend is in love.
Yeah. Tell me all about it later. Let's go.
Are we getting back control, or is the game just going to go straight there? Brain points, okay. Can we reply to any of the others? Do these all become replyable? Don't think so. Let's go to brain map, see what this is like. So enhance, support, or expand. There it is. Left stick. Prevent being knocked down. I like preventing being knocked down because I'm still playing, still learning. So I have no more brain points. So I'll do. It is nice that there is something here about the story, but it's not a lot there. I guess we're heading back to base. At least there's a save point. It's like 17 minutes between save points. It's a long time in an online, well, in a game being streamed from the online. What was that message? Who is it this time? There it is. So something about Baki's good for them. Yeah, a little bit of stuttering then. I'm going to use the bridge. Oh, half expecting to have to press the button for the traffic lights. It's a commotion.
Oh, it looks like another group of cadets has arrived. That must be Cadet Yuito Sumeragi and Cadet Nagi Carmen. So, it appears you were able to fight an other before your official assignment. How was your first fight?
So are we going to choose, or is this going to just play out?
Were you afraid?
No. I just used my training.
I see. So you were able to fight calmly. Although still a cadet, you are a true Scarlet Guardian. Amazing.
Really?
Cadet Yuito Sumeragi, what will you tell your father, Chairman Sumeragi, about your actions today?
I've been ordered not to answer any questions. Excuse me. Nagi, let's go!
It's a little difficult at the start of this game if there are some issues, whether it was the game or the streaming, because this got a very unique art style, which kind of helps it. It kind of makes this not bad for streaming.
Huh? What did you say?
All right, everyone, don't fight. I'm Kyoka Eden of the 1st Regiment, 8th Company.
If it wasn't for the saving issue, I would actually kind of recommend it.
Your
But
Cadet
because
Yuito
saving,
Sumeragi
I said it was
and
17
Cadet Nagi
minutes,
Carmen, right?
and there was a boss
Chief
fight,
Kaito
and
Sumeragi has asked to see both
yeah,
of you.
it's very difficult to
Hurry the
recommend this
chief's
for
office.
streaming.
Be ready for a
Unless you
lecture.
know you have a rock solid,
You did a
great
good thing,
internet
but it's
connection.
important to follow the rules
If it's
as
sometimes a
member
bit
of the OSF.
iffy, a bit
Good luck.
up and down, this wouldn't be the first game I recommend. I think there was an anime for this. This is a cool cinematic. Not noticing any streaming issues there. I don't think it was 1080p, it might have been 900 or so. It didn't look as crisp. But still, it didn't have any streaming issues. You thought it would have been a save between that.
Welcome to Seto Platoon. I am Seto Narukami. Starting today, I'm your commander.
So this is the next day.
First, let's have everyone introduce themselves. Tell us what your powers are. It's best to be familiar with the type of powers in your platoon. For example, my power is electrokinesis. Alright, you first, Hanabi.
Understood. I'm Hanabi Ichijo. My power is pyrokinesis. Happy to be here.
Nagi Carmen. My power is air manipulation. It was my dream to be in the OSF.
Air
I'm
manipulation?
honored to serve under Septentrion 7th Class Captain
Kind of like
Narukami.
Avatar airbending style?
I'm Yuito Sumeragi. My power is psychokinesis. I was saved by an OSF trooper as a child. I'll do my best to repay that debt.
Oh, so you're the famous Yuito. You were all over the news last night. They said the Sumeragi boy drove off the others. How did it feel to be in the fray?
Enough messing around, Kagero. Introduce yourself.
Yes, Captain. Okay, all you babies of the 567 class. I am Kagero Dawn, the late blooming genius.
Only you call yourself that.
You're so harsh, Captain. So, Yuito and Nagi, you're volunteer soldiers? I'm an adult, so we're in the same boat. Nice to meet everyone. I'm sure we'll get along.
What does he mean by adult?
Adults are OSF troops who weren't scouted until later in life. You didn't know? They're like us that volunteered for the OSF instead of being scouted. Basically fodder.
That's right. I'm just trash here, but I do my best. Let's work together to stay alive.
Don't worry about how you got here. Only the strong and highly thought of survive in this world. Worrying about what others think is pointless.
Ability
Okay?
is.
Next is Wataru.
I'm Wataru Frazier. My power is reading thoughts, basically telepathy.
Tsugumi Nazar. My power is clairvoyance. Nice to meet you.
So, it's a platoon full of weirdos. We should fit right in with the rest of the OSF. Everyone do your best. Moving on. We'll start with guard duty as your hands-on training. We'll go in two-man teams. Nagi's with me, Kagero with Tsugumi, and Hanabi with Yuito. Connect your SAS with each other. Get ready and reconvene at the entrance to Kikuchiba in 1 hour. That is all. Dismissed.
I guess it's kind of interesting that there's an adult in this.
What's it been?
Often
2 years?
with Japan and anime, the stereotype is it's all children and teenagers.
Call me Hanabi. Yuito and I are childhood friends.
Wow, but we didn't see you at all as cadets.
Oh, I was scouted.
I see. The training areas for scouted and volunteer soldiers are different, so no wonder. I guess you're an elite, Hanabi.
No, I'm not.
Hey, do you know Naomi Randall?
The Randall sisters? I know them. Those two are the real elites. Kasane was scouted by the OSF when she was 12.
She was scouted that young?
Huh? You know Kasane?
Yeah. We fought others together yesterday.
What? You mean that other attack? No way. Kasane didn't say anything about it.
Are you friends with the Randall sisters?
Not really. I talk to Naomi a lot, but Kasane is... I'm pretty sure the only one friendly with Kasane is Naomi.
Oh, really? Can you introduce me to Naomi?
Oh, so that's how it is. Naomi is cute.
Hey, you three. Quit your jabbering and get to Kikuchiba.
Yes, sir! See you later.
I can't believe my first assignment is with you. I'm excited.
Wonder if there's going to be more tutorials about working with someone else.
Wait up.
Like, can you combo, can you chain, can you tag team, you know, is there... I would like to see if there's more to it.
You can just call me Wataru. There's a notification for you about bias. Looks like they messed up.
Bias?
It's an OSF-developed brain assistance system that amplifies and helps maximize your power. Every year they choose subjects to gather combat data on the system, and this year, you're one of them. I won't sugarcoat it. It's still in development, so it's unstable, and the side effects aren't clear.
So they want me to be a guinea pig.
Sorry if I scared you. They've done tests before so that people who aren't compatible aren't selected. So don't worry too much. Either way, it's an order, so you can't refuse. Just try starting it up. It should have installed with all the other systems.
Is this right? Nothing seems different except for visuals.
The system works in your brain, using your power to display visions. powers are just the ability to visualize. They get stronger the more you focus on them. This'll make connecting to SAS smoother too. It'll still hurt a lot though.
I think I got the gist of it. Thank you for explaining all of this to me.
Even though I told you not to worry, there are some nasty rumors about bias causing people to lose their minds or become emotionally unstable.
Guessing
So
this
if you
is
feel
some sort
strange
of
at all,
extra
don't strain
plot,
yourself.
extra story.
Okay, thanks.
And if I know
I'll be careful.
RPGs, it's probably going to be part of the others
That's
as well.
it for me. Oh, and you don't have to be all
I think
polite.
we'll find that out many
Just
many
take
hours
it
into
easy.
the game. Not on
Alright,
this video,
don't be late
and
for
on
your
the
mission.
next.
I'm a little worried about being an experiment. Well, I guess it won't change anything.
Well, I guess it won't change anything.
Okay, I'll head to Kikuchiba when I'm ready.
Ah, 2 pictures. I kind of like that. I imagine if we have a bigger group, bigger team, maybe that'll change as well. At least there is fast travel. But first things first, I want to save, and I think that'll be the end of the video. We're getting quite long now.
Amazing. You volunteered and got into the OSF, just like you always dreamed.
You were scouted.
Ooh, a
so
little
I
bit
have to
of
work hard
stutter
to
there.
catch up to you.
Start to. Well, it's the same as. Fair enough. So, yeah. So, part 1 went alright. Couple of stream tearing issues. Not too much though. But as ever, what we'll do now, we'll leave the game and we'll go to the PS4's internet speed test. Just so you can see what kind of speeds I'm working with here. So, let's head there now. Okay, in settings, go down to network, go down to test internet connection, and let's have a look. It is a wired internet and uploads are high. Sorry, uploads a bit lower than normal, but downloads are high. So, Scarlet Nexus. Visually, when there's stream tearing, it is noticeable because it's grey against the bright colourful background, but I didn't really notice any other issues because the game's style kind of helps cover that up, but the game's save system really doesn't help. You can't manually save, you have to wait to a save point and then save, and that's not going to be good if your internet connection's not stable. If it's not stable, PlayStation Plus Premium Cloud Streaming will just kick you out. So unless the autosave has helped you, it's not great. But of course, there'll always be a part 2, so we can get kind of average. So until then, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, YouTube shorts, or maybe until I see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from Ko-fi. We get no money from YouTube. So with Ko-fi, we can get donations. We've got a couple of subscription tiers. But of course, liking and subscribing, that's more than enough. But whenever or wherever I see you again, please take care.